Hey everybody, Seth Keep It Real. How's it going? Good to see many of you guys again today. Earlier we were live all over on these platforms, and now we're doing one-on-one straight direct coaching for Just One Dime Warriors. So great to see everybody. I know we have a bunch of questions already. Matt, hope you're snuggled in bed in your PJs. Awesome. Very cool. Good to see you, Hong Truong. Hello, Marion. Hello, Martin, everybody. Okay, a lot of questions already. This is awesome. Okay, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're actually going to find a product together. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to take you guys one step at a time. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Today I looked at my wife and I said, I need to tell you something. And she goes, what? And I said, are you ready for this? And she goes, yeah. I said, I'm the Batman. All right, guys. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to find a product with you guys. And here we go. Okay. So as you guys know, when you begin doing product search, the most important thing is to start with a keyword. Now, there are many ways to find keywords. You can find them through eBay. You can find them through Etsy. You can find them through random websites, going to yard sales, actually doing arbitrage and then private labeling that product later on, using tools like Amazou or Market Intelligence from Viral Launch. Even Jungle Scout has its own redeeming points, though it's not my favorite. So those are all the different ways you can find them. But at the end of the day, you still need to find a keyword, because if the keyword isn't performing well, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do with you guys today is I'm just going to walk through and find a product with you. I have not planned any of this. I don't even know right now what I'm going to search. So I'm just going to go be very random, and I'm just going to start with kitchen, because this is the most popular product category people on our team request when we send out those market niches. Now I can search it here on Merchant Words. I can also go over here and do it on keywordtool.io. Please keep in mind, when it says Amazon, the search volumes you get are not Amazon. When it says Amazon, the search volume you get here is not Amazon, even though it says Amazon search. The autocomplete may be, but not the volume. The volume is from generic search engines. So that's very important to keep in mind. I think this tricks people up and they feel like, man, if it doesn't have 20,000 searches, I'm not going to do it. And that is not how you want to think about it. It doesn't have to have 20,000 searches to qualify. That's a general guideline for high demand. There's some products that my wife and I sell on Amazon that make us over 20,000 a month each. And these products have far lower than 20,000 searches per month on merchantwords.com or keywordtool.io, because the demand is based on sales, mostly, not search. However, this is still a good place to start. You could go to eBay to do this. You could go to Etsy to do this. You could go do arbitrage and do this. There's all these different ways. You can go to Life Hacks and do this. The lemon rind that my wife throws into the grinder in her sink causes it to smell better. Imagine coming out with a product that does that for you automatically. You see, that's how you can get an idea from a life hack. But you're still going to have to ask the question, is the keyword producing the results that I want? And that's where I like to use Amazou. So I'm just going to start with kitchen. We search it and let's begin. And this is going to be very random, you guys. It's not going to be all orderly. However, this is how product search goes. I still follow a process in my brain, and I will communicate that to you as I go. Let me make sure you guys can still see my screen. You guys still see my screen? All good? Let me double check here. Yes, it's still sharing, because sometimes it'll randomly stop sharing my screen. Hey, Robert. Hey, Lucas. Robert the Texan, how's it going? Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, back to our journey together. Okay. So I am doing exactly what I do on my own. What I'm doing, I'm just going to do with you. So this isn't some polished presentation. This is very real life for me. So just so you know what's going through my brain right now, when I see kitchen mat, the reason I'm not stopping on that one is because I don't see it as the mother of a whole lot of baby products. Do you know what I mean? But when I see kitchen canisters, this could result in many different products. Kitchen gadgets, absolutely. This could result in a ton of different stuff. In fact, why don't we try that one? So here, let me move Amazel over there. Let's try kitchen gadgets. Let me go back down here. Where was that? Okay. Let's search kitchen gadgets and see what that pulls up, because this can result in a whole bunch of other product ideas. Kitchen gadget organizer. It's very interesting. And I'm noticing it as 15,800. It's very interesting. So I'm going to go over here. Kitchen gadget organizer. Let's see what that pulls up. So notice this is sponsored. This is sponsored. I have so many installed applications on here. It's not even funny. I like use all of them. So it gets a little weird. If you see all this weird stuff, that's why, in order to give me more data. I'm noticing the price point of $25. This is interesting. $2.99, but they're making a lot of money. OXO is a very strong brand. They're all over Amazon. They've been crushing it. That looks cool. Only 21 reviews. Maybe this is a newer idea. Maybe there's opportunity there. I really like the price point. It's ranking 359 in kitchen and dining. Don't ever look at these subcategories. Only look at the main category for the ranking. You know, I like this picture better than this one. Even though both look cool, this one immediately shows me how it looks. This one doesn't tell me jack. But Jack's, he's still a cool guy. I'm going to be really opinionated here. This one's ugly. It doesn't matter if I think it's ugly. What matters is the customers think it's ugly, but I just think it's ugly. This one looks cool. But then again, I like wood. 91,000 though, that isn't that great a ranking. So how come they're 91,000 and these guys here are 19,000? And look at the price point, $50, 34. Isn't that interesting? Obviously they're doing something different. Wow. This doesn't really tell me very much, which actually encourages me, because if they're not doing a very good job, I could do better. Okay, so I have a general idea of what we're looking for a kitchen organizer. I'm seeing two, basically. One that holds sponges and things around your sink, another one that holds a bunch of silverware, right? Mitra, you missed everything. Not joking. You're good. We're just searching right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. And again, and it's nothing wrong with planning it, but I didn't plan this because I want this to be as raw as possible to help you guys out. Kitchen gadget organizer. Okay, so let's go over to Amazel and let's try this. Now remember, guys, it's really easy. You can just click track product and just do it right here. Kitchen gadget organizer. Now here's what's going on in the back of my mind right now. I'm not thinking about selling kitchen gadget organizer. I don't dare go there. And if you're at the beginning of product search and that's what you're thinking, you're being premature about it. You don't want to do that. What you should be thinking is, I'm searching for keywords that result in a lot of sales and not too much competition. You're just hunting for ideas. That's all you're doing right now. Now, I really like this little autocomplete thing that comes up. You know why? It gives me an opportunity to see other ideas for keywords. For example, what if both of if these all point to the same product and all three keywords have high demand, low competition? That's a huge opportunity. But for right now, I'm just going to go for the main keyword, kitchen gadget organizer. And while that's running, and again, you may or may not use this tool. This tool is expensive. Oh, and notice I was going to look for ideas down here, but decided not to because I already found one for Merchant Words. In my opinion, Merchant Words, its most powerful trait is it gives you ideas. Guys, all I did was type in kitchen. I already have a flood of ideas right here. Isn't that cool? It just gives me tons of ideas. That's even more important to me than these search volumes. But I still want to see what keywordtool.io says. And again, I know it says Amazon. These search volumes, they're not from Amazon. Now check this out. They're saying it's trending down 35%, which gives me an idea. What if I go right now to here? Now, keep in mind, it may or may not even come up, okay? For the simple fact that it's a long tail keyword. Kitchen gadget organizer. It may not even, yeah. But however, let's just try something. Let's try kitchen organizer and see if this lines up with keywordtool.io. So notice it's starting from back May 14th. So we just have a May 14th, 2017. So we just have 12 months here. And if I go from the starting point here to here, it's gone up a little bit. It's not erratic, okay, like it's going up and down like a roller coaster at Disney. But I want to go back further. And the fact that it's not erratic is good. Let's go past 5 years and see. So overall, kitchen organizers have been trending upwards. Now let's have some fun and see, when does it tend to spike? So I'm seeing, in fact, let me go back to 1 year because I want to see during the year, just to give me a better idea. So in May, it goes up. July, August, September, you know, pretty much every month. And it just stays longer. Okay, so it's definitely not a seasonal product. And based on this, it's trending upwards in Google Trends. Now, Google Trends is not just keyword searches. It's a combination of things. Web search is just part of it. It's what's trending, what's being talked about, what's being interacted about. Who are people blogging on? Is it in the news? It's more holistic. Is it a trending item? So just for fun, guys, check this out. If I go in here and I type in fidget spinners, this should be super interesting. So you can see it had a very sad time last year. In fact, I want to go back 5 years. I have to see this. So funny. Anyone who invested in fidget spinners was very sad around July 30th of 2017. That's what you would call an extremely trending product. Okay, so having done that, let's go back to AmazeOut. All right. Now, this picture right here, it throws people off. It's just a random picture pulled from one of the listings that came up. It might not even be a kitchen gadget organizer. In this case, it is. And if it's not, that's just because it's one of the listings that wasn't relevant that came up. So I have to click on research, click on competitors and reports. And the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that all 3 of these mighty competitors are relevant. This is not relevant. So let's move it to ignored. This is a utensil set. Let's move it to ignored. So technically, I have a single competitor that's doing 1,500 a day. That's not too bad. So the competition is like nothing right now for this keyword. Now, does that mean I'm giving up on the product? No. It means this keyword has no hope currently. It might in a few months, but right now it has no hope. Let me jump over and see if there's any questions relevant to this topic so far. Hey, Susan, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, Lucas. All right, that's too funny. That's terrible. The deep, 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 deep. All right. So it doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'm just looking at it and going, okay, that keyword doesn't have anything. So maybe there's a different keyword. So here's an idea. This is actually one of the best places to find keywords. It's on Amazon itself. So let's just click on one of these super cool kitchen organizers. Now, kitchen drawer organizer. It's interesting. So what if we go with that one? See it right there, you guys? So let's just go back and try that one. Kitchen drawer organizer. Now again, notice all these other ideas. So this right here is a sub niche of this one. This one is a sub niche of that one. See, this is for utensils. This is for large utensils. See what I mean? So these are all various keywords we could use to find. And remember, you want to get 5 to 7 super powerful keywords. They're all pointing to the same thing. while kitchen drawer organizer is going, I'm going to go over here and see what happens when I type it in up here. See that search volume, 151,000? Don't be enamored, seduced by that number. That's cool. That's interesting. In fact, man, these are all really good. Uh-oh, I think I'm being enamored and seduced. No, but seriously, don't be overly, because this could be 151,000, but the sales are terrible. But I bet you they're not. Kitchen drawer organizer. So let's go over here, guys, and do it right here. Whoops. I'm not from the South. The drawer, kitchen drawer organizer. All right. Not making fun of you guys from the South, but it did look like that. The drawer. Okay. See how it's set up with 3 columns? Let me test this out a little bit and see if we were on an iPad, it would still be 3 columns. Interesting. And it depends on the category. So let's, here, I'm just thinking out loud, guys. This is exactly what I did. I'm just going to show you what I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18. Do you guys know what I'm doing right now? 21, 24. Well, obviously I'm counting, but do you know why? Do you know why I'm counting? Forget these 3 guys. So yeah, it's right. It's 21. So 21 search results, non-sponsored, come up on the first page. What does that mean? Why do I care about that? Because I want to know that there's not more than 21 top competitors, because usually the best ones are going to show up right here for that keyword. So all I did is I said, for this keyword, who are the top sellers? Boom, these all came up. And you can see great BSR, bad BSR, bad BSR, bad BSR, bad BSR, great BSR. Great. So there's a nice, look at this, 4,000. That's really good. 4,775, 8,000. That's not bad at all. I bet you, I can tell you they're making money. Whoa, 1,200. Wow. In such an ugly picture. How do they do that? Okay. So this is telling me, the reason I'm looking at the BSR, you guys, look at this. It's telling me we do have some high competitors in this arena for sure, but not all of them on this page are selling like crazy. So I actually like a mix. So if I see 13,000, they're doing so-so. 22,000, not that great. 47,000, 91,000. That means I could easily get mine on here much more easily. These are not all huge competitors, but I'm going to get, excuse me, more thorough data here from Mazow. Let me double check the chat real quick, make sure we're still tracking. Yep. Yes, exactly, Lucas. Yep, exactly, Esther. Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is let's check this out. Okay. What do you guys think of that? 11 competitors. I love this. 596 reviews. I don't love this. I ignore demand level and ease of entry level. I don't mean this to, I'm just going to say it. I know enough about product research that these no longer help me here. And I think you should too. I just ignore those. It's too artificial for me. Okay, so 11 here. Let me go over here and find out how many of these are relevant. That's the first thing I should have done. So kitchen utensils drawer organizer, good. Expandable kitchen drawer organizer. So see how they differentiated already? That's oh, and by the way, this defaults the BSR. The default sorting is from the lowest to the highest. Okay, sort by BSR. You can change the sorting right here. That's why the sales start at the highest and go down. 72 sales, 60 sales, 76 sales. I know that's an exception, but still, it is how it works. So let me go back here. I want that to disappear. There we go. So 359 BSR, 512. See how it keeps going up? Now, one of the things I'm going to do is let's pretend. Here, let me go back. Watch this, you guys. Let's just pretend that all of these sales were equally distributed amongst each seller. That would be awesome. But as you guys know, it's never that way. So these 11, they combined are doing 9,704 a day, which is not bad at all. However, if only 3 of these 11 are doing 80% of that revenue right there, or of that volume, 463 sales a day, that's a problem. That means there may be brand loyalty. One thing I like about Kitchen is you have a really interesting part where there are some really awesome brands, but there's tons of non-brands that are making millions, literally millions, third-party sellers like you and me. So the opportunity is massive. So let's go down here and check this out. So this is 60 sales. I'm making sure that the revenue is equally distributed. See, 645, 751, 790, 1,000. Okay, so it's obviously it's going to go down as the BSR goes down, but this is good. Okay, next thing I'm going to look at is let's make sure. So how do you know which ones to say move to ignored? Well, it's really simple, guys. Don't overthink it. Is it a kitchen drawer organizer? Is it that keyword? If it's not, you remove it. This definitely is. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it look like it to me? Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. So you stick them inside the drawer and they're expandable. Got it. Okay. This one looks totally different. Now you might think, oh, let's take it out. It's not wooden. But wait, the keyword didn't say anything about wood. That's a different keyword. Maybe the next one you're going to do is bamboo kitchen drawer organizer. But for right now, it's still relevant. So you need to leave it on here. And it doesn't even say kitchen, I know, but it's makeup. Okay. You know what? I talked myself into removing it. So goodbye. Okay. Let's look at this one. This is an office type stuff. Yep, let's move that one as well. So now our competitors are down to 9. I like this. Cutlery. Definitely kitchen. This is like organizer for bottles and stuff, but that's still kitchen because you eat this stuff. Well, in small amounts, hopefully. Kitchen drawer organizer adjustable. Sorry, guys. It's just funny to me. Okay, bamboo knife block holds 12 knives. This is just a bamboo knife block. I would not consider that a kitchen organizer. So I'm moving that one out of there. This one as well. Man, our competitors, guys, are getting low, as is the revenue and demand. Obviously, this is a kitchen drawer organizer because it says it is. Simple houseware, tier sliding cabinet basket organizer drawer. Yeah, I guess we'll let it qualify because I see peanut butter. Okay, cool. So now let's go back, you guys, and see how many we have left. And let me just double check the chats, make sure we're all tracking. Awesome. Okay, very cool. Okay, so now we're down to 7. So what do you guys think? Now, what's interesting to me is our median reviews are still kind of high. I need to check something. Hold on one second. You guys remember median is not average, right? So I just need to go to number 4 because that's the middle one. $1,673. Wow. Now this is so crazy. Now check this out, you guys. Okay. I just found something I find mind-blowing. Look at this. Look at the reviews on this and look at the sales. Low reviews, high sales. Watch. Still low reviews, still high sales. But I see a shift in the winds. Kind of high reviews, still high sales. Really high reviews, lower sales. Even higher reviews, even lower. Do you see what's going on here? What I'm finding is some of the best sellers have the lowest reviews. So instead of just mindlessly saying, haha, the rule is 500 reviews or lower, and ideally 200 or lower, we're actually going a little deeper and saying, wait a minute, people, how are the top sellers with lower reviews doing so well? Let me go back one more time. Does that indicate it's a new trend because of the kind of wood that's being used? Because this isn't wood. This one might be wood, but it's not the woody wood like, you know, brown wood. It's painted. And this one's bamboo. This one's bamboo. This one's bamboo. This one's bamboo. So the bamboo wood, and I have a new keyword, boom. Do you see how I did that, you guys? I didn't just look at it and go, oh, there's too many reviews, I can't go with it. I looked at the data. I asked myself, what's going on here? Anytime you see a product and the reviews are lower, but it's still selling well, that's an indication it is a newer product, possibly ranking quite quickly. So I'm going to go with a new keyword now, just based on that information. I'm going to go bamboo, kitchen, drawer, organizer. And you know what I like about this product so far? That's another idea. That's a really long tail keyword. What I like about this so far, Warriors, is I don't see a ton of old competition for this category yet. Let me jump back to the chats. What are the optimal numbers for keywords in BSR? I wish I could give you a direct answer on it, Sue, sorry. There is no exact number. So when you say keywords, if you're referring to search volume, I want 20,000 or more is a great indicator for me. But I'm still going to drop it in. If one of the keywords is really high volume, but the rest are lower, but they're related, I'm still going to drop them in. And at the end of the day, the sales are going to give me the best information for that. Zago, which tool do you use to show the BSR? Let me double check that. I honestly don't remember, and I feel embarrassed I don't remember. I have so many extensions that I use constantly. I don't remember which one of these it is. So if you want to screenshot that right there, you can grab all of them. I will find out for you. Low reviews are most trustworthy. Well, content test, that's a good point. I would say low reviews are more trustworthy middle reviews. Because if it's a 1, oftentimes it's from a competitor who just, doesn't like you because you're crushing them, and so they're going to try to hurt you. But if it's a 2 or 3, there may be more truth in it, right? Giveaways, bamboos, it is trending, Esther. Yep. Check the top seller keywords and tiles and bolts. Absolutely, Brittany. Yep. The launch page is going to be full of bamboo kitchen organizers. Yeah, no kidding, right? Get ready for bamboo in 3 months, everybody. What about the reviews? Are they good? Maybe lots of 1 or 2 star reviews. Very, very good point. Yeah, you guys are thinking exactly the right way. So let's go back now and see how this is going. Okay, so now we have 8 competitors. I'm going to go back. And guys, remember this, product research, it takes time. Part of me, I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I'm telling you, this is how you do it. It's a process. You go through it. You take time, and it pays off, literally. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the brand name, Amazon Basics, Bambusi. Because I'm taking Chinese, that U is E. It's not U, it's E. So did I say that right, Esther? Bellarmine, Utopia, Handy Laundry, and Noble. Why did I check all the brand names? Do you guys know why? Because I want to know that not more than half of these are the same brand name, which could indicate brand loyalty, which could be a big problem when I'm trying to rank. And I didn't expect drawers, things you don't even see publicly until you open it, to have a lot of brand loyalty. So, but I just wanted to verify that's the case. The next thing I'm gonna look at is the sales, 17 sales, 20, 21, 29, 33. They're nicely spread out, which is awesome. Do not let that intimidate you. See what I just highlighted? Don't let it intimidate you. It is another seller. I know they have some advantages, but they're not known for being the best at ranking and converting. That is the truth. I'm also looking at the price point. It's a little lower than I like. When I launch a new product, I like to be closer to this. Now, here's another thing I'm thinking about too. I'm asking myself, is the reason these 3 guys at the top are selling the best because of their price point? And the easiest way is look for a trend. Do the prices go up as you scroll down? Because right now, remember, these are ranked from the lowest BSR to the highest, which usually means the most selling per day to the least. So I just come over here and I see 21, and I'm going to see if the prices are going up. 19, or the prices are going down. $24.99, 23, 17, and I don't see that. So I'm not worried about it. Now, there's something else I want to do, you guys. Let me make sure you guys can still see. Cool. I'm glad it's not boring, Lucas. Yep, you're exactly right, Hungtron. Yep. You can use Helium 10 to show the BSR. Absolutely. Okay. You can't win the buy box when your product is FBM, Mitra, because Amazon's system is set up so that FBM always gets lower priority. FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, healthy account, and lowest price are the 3 strongest ways and fastest ways to get the buy box. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to look at stats. I want to know if the history of this price has gone up and down like crazy. Now, why does that matter? What if right now they're selling for 25 median, but 2 months ago it was way less? And it's just because the season we're in, You know, in springtime, people want to organize. And so all of a sudden there's this flood of interest, which means by summer, when it's nice and hot here in Austin, our sales are going to start dropping. See, so I'm going to protect myself from that. So I come over here. All I did is I clicked on stats, and I can see right here, the price history went from $23, right here, $23, 24. It actually stayed the same. It started low, went up a little, stayed the same. All of these stayed the same. See, each of these are showing you a different competitor. Now, the price history is another interesting way to look at it. Each of these blocks represents one of those competitors. This is a block. This is a competitor. This is one, okay? I can see quickly and easily that the price between $16 and $20, there are 3 competitors, kind of low. The other reason I'm a little hesitant for this product is not that the price is low, even though the competition is not too bad, is it's a little bit complicated. Now, not too complicated to source, but that does increase the chance of something going wrong. And anytime you sell a high-risk product, high risk could be seasonal, moving parts, electronics require certification. Electronics and baby products usually both do, so that can help, you know, can put you at more risk. You need more margin, more profit margin to protect you. You need that asset to be stronger to carry you through that delay when it won't get through customs because they need a special check on the certification and you're waiting for 3 weeks. You see what I mean? So just keep that in mind, you guys. So far, based on our research, we have this one, which is only pulling up 1. Why? Because not a lot of people are searching for that. It's not resulting in much. 2, kitchen drawer organizer. This is much more niche down. And 3, bamboo kitchen drawer organizer, which actually ironically has more competitors than this one, even though this is a longer tail keyword. That's very unusual. What does that tell me? Bamboo is still in. It's still popular. Now I'm looking at this. So this keyword, kitchen drawer organizer, it's yielding about $7,500 a day in revenue. This keyword is yielding $7,100 a day in revenue. It's giving me an idea for the market. I'm starting to get a feel for it. Now I'm not going to give up on it yet. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to hop over to Amazon, and I'm going to go a little in depth to try to get an idea of what's my risk factor, how complicated do these really need to be effective. So kitchen bamboo drawer organizer. It's going to start with this one. Oh, by the way, you guys, do you see what they did here? Remember I talked about in a few webinars ago, one of the best ways to find a huge potential product is find a product category that has massive demand. I don't think this one has massive demand. I think it has growing demand based on what I see, but still massive demand, and fulfill the same purpose in a different way. That's exactly what these people did, and they're doing really well. Look at their bestseller rank. It's 1288 or 1228. Look at that. They're fulfilling a need in a different way. This is a perfect example. Most people think like this because that's typical. They went out on a limb and said, let's do this. Now, there's risk there. How do you know it's going to work? Right? They didn't. They knew the need for organization is there, but they have to educate people. When I first saw this, I didn't know what it was. When I saw this, I immediately knew what it was. So there's an education gap they had to overcome to get this selling. But they did it. And I respect them for it. So what I'm doing now, you guys, is I want to understand the product options better. You know what I'm wondering? Is this patented? Man, I bet you it might be. They've branded nicely. See how it's all brown? You know what's lacking though? They should have more tech spec pictures. Like, okay, that's about as tech spec as they get. Why do they have a picture of a tape measure? I guess to indicate length. I think it's silly. It'd be much better, I think, if they had lines at the top of the bottom and showed the inches, showed the thickness, talked about the durability. What is the spring inside? How is it adjustable? Like, they need more information on that. And they also should have some beautiful people enjoying these bamboo kitchen drawer organizers. Regardless of that, they still did a good job. Okay, there's a tech spec picture. That one's better. Yeah, there we go. Rubber pads, protect your drawers, secure dividers. See how they use the little bullet point hack, the material, 100% bamboo. They got an extra bullet point. See that? They put in the material kind in Seller Central and it added, there's 6 bullet points here. You only get 5. How did they get the extra one? They put in the material as that. Therefore, they get more information, but fear you have to scroll way down here and say, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we go. And look at that. They have enhanced brand content. Very nicely done. So my next question is, are these guys patented? I hope not. No problem, Mitra. Lucas says, what if your keyword, the keyword you're ranking for, kitchen organizer bamboo, is getting 5,000 searches merchant words, but kitchen organizer is getting 60,000. If you niche down, keyword product maybe getting not quite enough. Yes, true. And again, it's just a first filter, Lucas. First filter, does it have demand? If it's getting 5,000, but the sales are getting a lot, I'm far more interested. Does that make sense? If you niche down, keyword product may be getting not quite enough, but kitchen organizer is getting 60,000. Gotcha. You're right. Okay. I see what you're saying. So if you go, what he's saying, guys, if you go too much into a subcategory, so let me give you an example. Okay. Kitchen is a category, right? Kitchen organizer is a subcategory of kitchen. We're not talking about the whole freaking kitchen, and no one's going to sell a kitchen on Amazon. Actually, I bet you they will someday. Kitchen organizer is a subcategory of that. It's a niche down. Kitchen drawer organizer is not just talking about kitchen and organizing, but where you organize in the drawer, not in the sink. See? Oh, wait a minute. Let's go even further. Kitchen drawer organizer bamboo is even more niche down. See? So every time you niche down, as a general rule of thumb, your keyword volume goes down, but your conversion rate goes up. In this unique situation, it did a little opposite there. Okay. So let's go back now to Amazal. The next thing I want to do is I want to find more keywords to find out if this is something I really want to sell. Oh, no, there's one more thing I want to do first, you guys. I remember now. So I looked at this one. This is interesting. Bamboo kitchen drawer organizer, spring adjustable and expendable. All right, guys, here we go. Kitchen drawer. Actually, let me think here for a minute. It's just, yeah. Here we go. Patent search. Okay, let's go with, so what I'm doing, guys, just thinking out loud as I go, is I'm looking for keywords to find out, is there some kind of patent on this? Oh, I didn't even think of this. Why not just Command F it or Control F it for those people who still actually use PCs? I'm making fun of you guys. I don't see it. Let me just make sure I didn't miss it. Go down one more time. Nope, I don't see that. Trademark, I don't see that. They don't say anything about patenting, and they're probably because it's so common sense, they couldn't patent it. So my question is, could I come out with a superior version? Now, here's an idea. Okay, it might be a little crazy. You could go to eBay and find someone selling these who's making these in his warehouse in the US and partner up with them. My wife and I did this with the jewelry lady. And if they know the product, they can source it really well, and you focus on selling it, and you split profits. Like a woodworker, someone who loves doing this kind of stuff and can get the cost really low because they've been in this industry for 20 years. The best contacts for suppliers are people who've been in the business for years. But first, I want to know something. Let me go back here again. I want to find out, is there any kind of patent? Bamboo kitchen drawer organizer. I'm looking for some key. I doubt it, but let's see. So that was not my search either. That means someone else searched it. Like on uspto.gov. For securing a drawer organizer in a drawer. Patents are so unique. Some of the weirdest, nerdiest stuff will come up. Okay, I'm trying to understand it. Latest Rubbermaid Incorporated patents. Okay, not an issue. Closure. Drawers for can be located within kitchen counter, provide easily storage space for the storage. Blah 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 blah. Show me the outline so I can know. A drawer organizer installed in drawer in accordance with one bottom of the provision. Show you connector attached to the drawer organizer. Super generic still. Now here's your bedtime reading, Matt. You guys got all that right? Awesome. So one thing to do in your research is if you know what you're looking for, you know what not to read. None of this is going to help me. I don't need all those details. I'm looking for, is this item actually patented? Extremely unlikely because they don't even mention on Amazon. Filed December 21, publication date 2009. That's all it says. So I have an idea, you guys. Where is their application number? So let's take this number right here and let's go patent, Command V, boom. And let's see if we can find it. Missing. See where it says missing? So it's not finding it. Google has also a list of patents, and that's not even coming up at all. Wait a minute. That was a patent application. Do they have registration? Should have thought of that before. See it. Okay. I doubt it, but I'm going to look one more time. Okay, it's not a liner. I know that. It's not over the sink. Jammed drawers no more. That's different. Though that's clearly an issue, right? People run into that all the time. Take up menu storage folder. Nope. Storage and dispenser organizers. Liquid dispensing pumps. Nope. Okay. I don't think there's going to be an issue with this one. There's other places you can go like USPTO, and I will do that in my own time if this is a product I'm interested in. But I'm just trying to give you guys an idea, the process I go through to find out. So at this point, okay, I am not concerned about the patent if I also search uspto.gov and Google's patents and still find nothing, and the fact that they don't say anything. Sometimes you just don't know and you have to take the risk, but it's extremely likely, and this is what I know from my own patent lawyer, is something that's common sense, really hard to get a patent for. This is common sense. So the question is, would I make something like this? Could I even compete? Now I'm going to go back. Actually, let me jump over to the questions. Right? How do you use numbers when collecting keywords? I do. Yes. I actually use the Google spreadsheet, KitKat. I use the Google spreadsheet that we use for our comparing reviews and keywords. What's up, Dave? Mr. Riley, how's it going? Expandable, not expendable. Nice catch, man. Very good. Oh my goodness. No kidding. Imagine a shot from inside the drawer looking out with the drawer as a subject and a group of people laughing and enjoying festive. Nice. Yep. There's an artist in the room. Very good, Lucas. Then is there total sales that makes them? Okay, let me see. Okay, let's read Esther's question. When moving competitors to ignore, if the top one has a really low BSR but doesn't actually solve the problem, is it there because it's making sales based on the keyword anyway? Yes, Esther. Yep. Then is it their total sales that makes them in the top spot, or the sales just from that keyword that pushes them to the top? It's their total sales. It's two things, okay? Great question. And I'm going to demo as she asked an awesome question. So when I typed in bamboo kitchen drawer organizer, Amazal went to Amazon and it searched exactly that. And it pulled through the first several pages and it looked at the BSR of each. And if the BSR was a certain number that indicates it's selling approximately 15 times or more a day, it dropped it into the top list. So there's two things. BSR indicates the sale of the item alone, not based on the keyword, but it'll only come up if that keyword, this keyword right here, is either on the title. Let's just do it. Sorry, guys, I just clicked on your ad and it's cost you money. The title, the bullet points, or down here on the first paragraph of enhanced brain content, not following. If down here, right here, this stuff does not get indexed, this stuff does. Does that make sense, Esther? Hope that's helpful. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for more keywords based on this. Now, there's the part where you're just going to start like you've been looking at it for a while and the emotional interest is going to drop. Do not let that influence you, because selling is not an emotional thing. It's a factual thing. Okay. So at some point when you've looked at a product long enough, the interest just goes away. It's like hanging out with someone. If you hang out with someone too long, you kind of get tired of them being around. That's natural. You need a break from them, then walk away from the computer. But don't give up just because your emotional interest drops, you guys. Look at the numbers. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for other keywords that I can check on Amazal to see if there's potential. 5-piece bamboo storage box drawer. Bamboo storage box drawer. Okay, so we've moved out of the arena of kitchen. However, I'm going to Command F and see if kitchen even shows up. And it does right here. Let's see where it shows up again. Frequently bought together. Does it actually show up on the product? Nope, and just in the category. And look, 8,000 BSR. It's doing very, 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 very well. So based on that information, do I want to move outside of kitchen? And it's okay if you do. Sometimes the best products I found is not what I started with. Because remember, mind is open. We're going to try anything here. Bamboo storage box drawer organizer. That's a ridiculously long keyword. I'm going to take a risk and search for it. It might only have a couple competitors because the keyword is so long. And while that's hunting, I'm going to go back and see if there's any questions about this topic. Okay, let's keep going. 50-50, Lucas. So here, great question. When you pair up, what's a good offering? So this is how we do it. It's 50-50. So she takes care of all the manufacturing of the jewelry. She's responsible 100% for that. I and Kimberly are responsible for the advertising of it. So PPC ads, ads on eBay, all of that stuff. Now, here's where it gets a little different. Should she do the photos? Should we? We're having her do the photos because she's already set up for it. She's been doing it for years. She's really good at it. There's no in fact, we had to like negotiate that because first she wanted us to. And we're like, no, you do it because you already have it there. So we negotiated that. But as a general rule of thumb, all production, shipping, manufacturing costs, she takes care of, the partner. And then we take care of the advertising marketing costs. 50-50, not profit split, revenue split. I've tried the profit split, and guys, it is a pain in the butt because you have to go and figure, okay, this month the profit was a little less because we did more PPC ads, and it's a pain. If you just do 50-50 revenue split and you know what your expenses are and what theirs are, that is the easiest way to do it, you guys. Great question, man. All right, let's keep going. When you want to sell overseas, is the keyword search the same, being that some words may mean different things in different countries? Great question, and I will help you with that right now, brother. So I have access to, and you can get it, merchant words for multiple countries. So right now you can see it's in the US. I can switch over to the UK. And now my search volumes are going to be different because I'm in the UK. So if I hit search here, let me start with nothing because it's acting like it doesn't have anything. But yeah, I do it based on the country that you're selling in. There we go. And now it's going to change a bit. I still want to know how this does in the UK. Kitchen drawer organizer. Let's try that. Getting absolutely nothing. Let's try kitchen organizer. And there we go. Okay, so kitchen. Do you guys not say drawer in the UK? Is that like an American word? No, draw organizer. Draw. Do you guys say draw? Huh, interesting. I think I just learned something about Great Britain. Okay, so the other thing to answer your question, brother, is on Amazal, when you are hunting for products, check this out. And most of you guys have this already because when you got the bundle, you got part of this. Look, you have all these countries you can pick. Right now, I'm just doing Amazon.com because that's where we get most of our sales. See? So that should help. Okay, let's go back to this other one and look at it. Tracked products, research. Here we go. And my suspicions were fulfilled. One competitor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, bamboo storage. Here, let me just copy it. And I'm going to shorten it up a bit. That is a super long keyword. In other words, how many people are going to type in that? Like, they really know what they want. Bamboo storage box organizer. Let's take out drawer and let's take out set. And while that happens, let me hop over here, see if there's any more chats. All right, you guys can't spell. Oh man, this is awesome. The lever. What is a lever? It's a lever. Do you use Spanish keyword translations? Yes, I do. Kit Kat. S, not Z. Man, one of my captions for videos does Great Britain spelling. And I said, you have to make it American. And she's like, no, Great Britain's the correct way because that's where it all started. I'm happy this is helpful for you guys. I almost feel bad, like it's too slow, and I like things to be exciting, but if this is helpful, this is great. Even when selling in the US, do you add Spanish keywords in your listing since it is a highly spoken language here? Yes, on the back end. Excellent question. Off topic, but Amazon keeps rejecting my MSDS sheet because the certification company name is at the top of the form. My supplier isn't understanding the change need to be made. Any suggestions? You're going to have to hire a third-party company that will do that for you. And Brittany, I'm not trying to sell you a product at all, but our team is good at this and they can help you with that. The certification team, like that's what they do. That's who I go to because they're good at it. Yeah, they're American. They understand what's needed. There's usually a lot of translation is lost in that. And technically, it's not even certification. MSDS is simply the listing of the materials. The material safety data sheet is what it stands for. It's the hazmat, the hazard material stuff listed so they can put that in the manifold of the truck and whatever shipping it. They have to have that in case it's spilled and there was a big accident. And Amazon has a limit on how much can be in each warehouse. How they have to know what is the percentage of hazmat materials in each warehouse, and they may not put it in this warehouse because it's hazmat. Does that make sense? Definitely post that because Dan Rogers has gone really in depth on this, and I think it could help you, Brittany, or use your team to just take care of it for you. It's called the Queen's English, after all. I hear the Australian accent in there. It is better add Spanish keyword as back in. Exactly, Tawfiq. I 100% agree with you. Great questions, you guys. All right. Watch, after we go to UK, some of you guys will be talking like an American. I'm joking. I'll probably come back speaking like Britain. Okay, cool. Look at this, you guys. Bamboo storage box organizer. So look, see what happened, you guys? Look at this. This is such a great lesson in keywords. When we typed in a really long keyword, 1 competitor. We typed in a shorter keyword, 3 competitors. You see the relationship? Remember I told you guys, the longer the tail keyword, the higher conversion it has. Well, now we have 3. Look at the reviews, 261. That is awesome. Median price is not bad. The revenue is quite low. So let me check out the competitors reports and see if that is relevant. So this is obviously not Bamboo. This is, but that's more like a put it. Wow. Wood table. Okay, we're down to 1. Yeah. So the demand is just not there for that one. So guys, for the next 2 to 3 hours, if I was sourcing this product, I would continue to do this. I will tell you exactly what I would do. I would go back to here. I would go back to here, and I would continue to look. Well, let me stop for a minute. I'm still interested in a kitchen drawer organizer, and especially the Bamboo version. I'm still interested in that. So I'm going to still look into that. I need to find more keywords. And it's not to justify to sell it. Don't ever get in that place where you get so in love with the product idea that you're trying to justify it. Don't do that. And nor do you want to keep looking for a reason not to because you're sick of studying it. Don't do that either. Just keep looking at the data with an open mind. So right here, I'm looking, okay, this tells me Bamboo, assuming I did the competitors reports correctly, that's very important. This right here, 8 competitors, 397 reviews, 7,000. This is an excellent, excellent right here opportunity. Huge opportunity right here. That's awesome. All this data right here I'm looking at is awesome. I'm very happy with it. Let's go to the next one. Kitchen drawer organizer. This is more generic. It doesn't have the word Bamboo in it. And yet the reviews are higher. What does that mean? Well, the Bamboo stuff is newer, which means greater opportunity to jump into than that one. Doesn't mean I won't try to rank for that keyword, but this one's got my interest much more. Okay. So I could say right now that this is a keyword. This is a keyword, 2 power keywords. This one, and definitely not that one. It's too far out to see. Let me see some kitchen gadget organizer. That one just doesn't have enough interest. So right now I have 2 keywords. I need 5 to 7 to justify selling this. And I'd use justify, I shouldn't use that word. But before I would even consider selling it, I should say it that way. I need 5 up to 7. So I will come back over here and I will do several things. I will look at ideas. In fact, let me just do it right now with a few less minutes that we have. I'm going to try kitchen drawer organizer. And I'm going to see what ideas come off of this one. Here we go. Oh, we're still in the United Kingdom. I didn't want to mess up my spelling, so let me go back to the US. No, I'm just joking. Totally joking. Okay. All right. I had to do that. I'm sorry, my British friends. Okay. Kitchen drawer organizer. Kitchen utensil drawer organizer. I didn't think about that, you guys. Oh, what if I did Bamboo kitchen utensil drawer organizer? Now, that's a mouthful, but why not try it? Let's check this out. So let's try bamboo, utensil, kitchen, drawer, organizer. Now, as I'm typing this, do you want to know what's going on in my mind? I'm thinking this. This is what an Amazon shopper, an Amazon shopper does. Would they type in this keyword? That's what I'm thinking. I'm simulating my future customer, assuming that I sell this. So let's hit create. And while that's searching, let me hop back over here. And kitchen drawer organizer tray, I can try that one. Organization, that's too broad. I don't like it at all. It's a noun. Stainless steel, I could look into it, but I wasn't thinking specifically of only it being for stainless steel. Small kitchen drawer organizer, that's interesting. What if we did bamboo small kitchen drawer organizer? So I still have like, oh my goodness. Guys, I have about 50, 60, maybe 70. I have a lot of research to do before I can make a decision on this. And even though these say less than 100, I'm still going to search them. Why? Because way up here, we had a high demand one up here. This niche has a lot of interest. So I could, for example, take this one and I might find an AmazeOut that its daily volume is $3,000 or 3,000 pounds if you're in UK, and it only has 1,500 search volume. It's a good keyword if the demand is high. So let me hop over here and let's see, why does AmazeOut pull up products that aren't the same, like the ones you have to get rid of? Why do you have to get rid of them? So all AmazeOut's doing is it's just searching the keyword, Linda, on Amazon.com, and it's pulling products that qualify in two levels. One, they have that keyword, either in the title, the bullet points, the product description, or the back end, and they have a low BSR. They're selling really well. That's it. So that's why sometimes the reason it's not relevant is because the seller put that keyword in there. That's the seller's fault. Does that make sense? You're welcome, Mitra. Really, absolutely, Brittany. Really glad that was helpful to you guys. Let's see, Linda, if the keyword is, yep, awesome. Okay, that's what I'm assuming. Can you create, does it matter which order you are typing the words into merchant words? Yes. I mean, I'm just searching. I could type it in 5, 10 different ways. It doesn't really matter, Esther. Now, here, I'm glad you mentioned that though, because guys, if you type in bamboo kitchen organizer or bamboo kitchen organizers, those are two different keywords. Even just adding that S changes the keyword. Like poetry in motion. Nice. Can you create a bundle consisting of your own PO product with a third-party brand product as your add-on item? No, you can't. Not if they've branded it. You'll get in trouble. Okay, really quick before we go, let's see what the results are with the last one. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is amazing. This has 5 words. This is a very long tail keyword. It has 7 competitors. It's doing over 5,000 a day. The meeting reviews are good. This has me interested. Now I want to make sure that they're actually all relevant. That one's not, but that's good news for me. Those are cool pictures. But what are they selling? Oh, it's a utensil set. I was looking for the organizer. So now we're actually down to lower competition. And what I'm really interested is in the reviews. 5 competitors, 319 reviews. Let me check one more thing, you guys. I'm going to check number 3. 1685, 33 sales, 1,600 reviews. Wow. But this one only has 80 reviews, and they're selling 29 a day. Okay. 104 reviews, 72. So do you see what's happening? A lot of the low review ones, we saw this one earlier under a different keyword, have really good sales. That's incredible. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I did not necessarily expect us to find a potential one, at least up to this point. There's still more research that needs to be done. All right, you guys, that was really fun. I hope it's helpful. I just wanted to give you guys, here, let me stop screen sharing. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys a feel for what is it like just to sit here and research and find your way as you go and what goes through my brain. That was supposed to be like a simulation and not a reenactment, an example of what it's like to take all those things we talk about, those parameters, and actually do it. Okay? Hope that's been helpful. You guys have an awesome day, all right? Give it a go in your best British accent. Yes, I can try that, and I will have to work on that. But I have a Chinese accent coming up. and I'm learning Chinese, and it's going quite well. So, 你好吗? All right. Well, I want to say to all of my British friends, 晚上好, which means good evening. And to everyone else where it's morning, 早上好. So you guys have an awesome night, all right? I'll see you later. You guys take care. Bye-bye.